Hello, thank you very much for purchasing one of our templates. In this video, I want to show you how to use our templates. If you are using Silhouette Studio. If you don't know how to decompress our files, I'm going to leave you another video where I explain how to decompress files as they come in a compressed folder. And once you have decompressed your files, you are coming to the folder specifically where it says Studio. And you are going to open this file directly, the Silhouette file, and it will automatically open in the program. When you open the file, you will find this. In the program, you have the box in two versions. The attached version, which is in one piece, the box in one piece, so that you can cut it in a single cut. And you have the separate version. This is the box divided in two, in case you need to make a bigger box, and you want to cut it into two different sheets. Once you have this open, you can perfectly delete this back part. And we are going to keep both parts of the box. Here you will choose in your case, if you will want to work with the attached part, or with the separate piece. Let's keep the piece together, and we are going to work with this. It is very important that you know that if you are going to work only with cardboard, if you are going to cut a box on unicolor cardboard, is enough if you work with this side of the box. You don't need the other side of the box, because you are going to use a unicolor cardboard. So this side of the box would be enough. However, if you are going to make an impression, if you are going to make print and cut, then you need this side of the box. The box with colors. So that you can apply your designs. This side of the box. We are going to ungroup it, and you will see that you have each side of the box specified with a different color. This is so you can add digital papers, some design or whatever you need then, in each side of the box. You can come, and with the filling tool, you can apply on each side of the box a color, a digital paper, a pattern or whatever you consider, to make the design you want. Once you have the box already designed, we can group it together and select the box above. We need to put it together with the design box, and we are going to come here to the center tool to overlap on top of each other and fit perfectly. We have our design ready. You can add more or less as you consider. And now we are going to turn on the registration marks. And we are going to locate our box within the size of our sheet, regardless of the size. And here we can configure our cut. If you notice, this box has red internal lines and the outside lines has them in black. This is to be able to make line color cutting. So we're going to go to the sending part. And instead of making a simple cut, which is the first option, we are going to go to the second option that says line. And we are going to make line color cutting. In this way, the contour lines, the red lines are going to be configured as a score. And the black lines are going to be configured in cut. Then you select the blade you are using and configure the pressure, speed, passes and depth depending on of the material you are using and the thickness of the cardboard or the paper you are using. Here you could send with your print on the mat. And the machine will be responsible for marking the red lines and to cut the black lines. It is very important that you make sure that your design box, this where you added design, do not have line color. Don't change it for that, because I already give them to you configured so that they do not have line color. But make sure up here in the line color, have it in 0 color, IE, transparent. And so we make sure we only have two colors on our canvas, black and red. If you do not feel comfortable working with line color cutting, what you can do is to ungroup the line template. This, and all internal lines that are marking lines. You can change them from a continuous line to a dashed line to make a simple cut. Now the internal lines are going to be cut discontinuously. We group both part, internal and externals lines. We join in the center both pieces. We take it to our canvas. We click send, but now we are going to make simple cut. We must make sure to change the box that has a design from cut to not cut, so that the program does not consider these lines as a cut. This is what you can do if you don't want to cut by line color or when you are going to work only with single color cardboard. And it would also be perfect. These molds, you can make them in any size you prefer, as you can expand and decrease them to your preference. But it is very important that, if you are using the separate version, enlarge the mold together, so that all the parts remain in the same proportion. Because if you increase the size of one side of the box independent of the other, it is very likely that they will not fit the same size, and then at the time of putting it together, do not match. So, I recommend you always keep it the same size, and whether you are going to increase or decrease, then you select everything, and widens and decreases to maintain the proportion of. I hope that with this information, you can use our molds without any problem. And if you have any doubts, please write to us in our mail, or directly to our Instagram, and I will gladly answer any questions you may have.
Bye!